So this is the base that I made a few years ago, and if you check my other videos out from a few years ago, you'll see how I did it. Basically really strong wires. I've got some left here in this bag from the garden centre, and I wound it and round about 8 times in a massive big circle, and then bound it all together, and then I've put some fake foliage on, which makes a nice base that you can then add all your fresh foliage onto. So let's get outside again and start building the new foliage. I've got a bag full of lovely foliage here, ivy, those Christmassy trees, and I think some more sort of greenery from the woods. So I'm going to take those outside now and start bunching them together, and then we'll start on the wreath. Alright then, the first stages of making a wreath is gathering all your foliage, and I'm going to put it all into different sections of actual foliage. There's about 5 different varieties. I'm going to pick some more as well. I'm going to gather a little tiny bit of each, like so, to make a little bouquet. Fasten it off with my wire. You can get it at the range, DIY shops, garden centres, and make lots and lots of bouquets. Okay, and put your wire around, tighten it, and then we'll put those in a box until I've done it all, and then we'll show you the next stage. Right, just to show you all the bunches of greenery I've done, tied them all up. I think I've made about 15 here. Don't think that'll be enough. I'm going to go back to the woods and try and get some more. This is a bit left, and this is my pile of ivy, but I do need some more. But I've got some lovely bunches all in here, and I've just put them in a box for now. I've just got them all tied up with the wire. Bit of nice blueberry looking flowers as well on there. So we'll go to the woods now and try and get some more. This is our woodland. I'm just observing all the moss and fungi, and how beautiful all the colours are. There's work going on in the woods at the moment. Lots and lots of trees or branches have been either pollarded or chopped. They just make for beautiful autumnal colours. So I'm hunting around for foliage. I think over here we might have got a bit of ivy or holly. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that could be nice. That's female ivy with the berries, so I'll have some more of that. And this is a very delicate fern. A delicate sort of Christmas tree. Very delicate, but I might get a bit of that. And there's a conifer. There's another one here, which is nice. Very delicate. And then we've got a little bit of... Oh, we've got some little sort of... Oh, is it a conifer tree or two? But that would make great foliage, so I think I'll get some of that. So I'll pick all that, and again some more ivy over there. That'll make it beautiful. Look at all that beautiful moss as well. You don't pick that now, it's advised not to, because it's not sustainable to a degree, so we're not to do that, which is a shame, because that's beautiful. On top of your bulbs, you know, for spring. If you put them in little pots, I put them in little decorative either teacups or little potties, all the bulbs, and then put moss on the top. I've got some in my garden, so I'd use that. Right, so with this lot of conifer and fir trees, I'm pushing them all the way around the wreath. You can't see the base already, can you now? So just a case of just putting them into the wreath form and getting it nice and full. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is with this ivy, so I've got all this ivy here, I'm going to wire it together so it's one long continuous loop, and then using the ivy I'm going to tightly bind it around the wreath, and that will also, using natural methods, bind it together as well. Okay, so that's the first stage. When that's all bound together with wire and the ivy, then we're going to come in and put a little bit of more foliage in. I managed to get some nice pieces of female ivy here with the berries on, so I'm going to incorporate those around, and then comes the beautiful bit with all the bunches that we've already made of foliage. We'll pop all those round, and then it's time to dress it with a little bit more colour, and I think I'll go with deep maroon bows and velvet ribbons. So I'll show you the next stage when I've done. Right then, so we've got the base on now. It's looking quite nice and full now, and we need to start incorporating these nice bunches. So you just literally lay them on and overlap each one, tie them over with wire, and keep doing it all the way around until you get to the end, and make sure all the ends are covered by the next one down. So bunch there, and then this bunch goes over the top of that. Make sure it's the right way up, and then bind it up, another bunch over there, and so on until you've done the whole ring. Okay, so this is the finished wreath, and I'm going to put, I think, some ribbon on it and some bows. It's very, very heavy. I'm really pleased with these blueberries because they really look beautiful on it. It's very hard to show it. It keeps wobbling, but it's quite a big one. Need some tweaking and lots of bows now. Right, so this is the wreath, and I'm now putting little pretty velvet bows around it, centering them and putting them even, so one at this side, one at that side, a little bit down, another one there, another one there, then we might just have another couple just at the bottom, or I might have one at the bottom, one at the top. We'll see how it goes. Right, so what I've done is I've put the lovely velvet ribbons on, and I'm now thinking, because I bought these recently, with like mixed burgundy roses, and I might actually put those in and see what that looks like. So here is the finished wreath, and we've got flowers, velvet bows, ivy, Christmas tree, sort of like a redwood, dogwood, female ivy, and some actual foliage I don't really know, but it just looks beautiful. The light's not too good, but I'm going to put it on the front door now. Happy Christmas. Hope you like this tutorial, and I hope it inspires you to make your own, because it doesn't take too long. It's about £150 that you'll save, and you can get the red ribbon quite cheap, make your own ribbons and pick all your foliage from woodlands or ask your neighbours, and it really is rewarding when you make your own. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.